Man, this is our fine guy.
Deal of his bad experiences have come on the set of Outlander. While he hasn't go through anything quite as bad as
man, this movie was intense, man. This movie was crazy intense, like mad intense, man. I swear, I loved it like crazy, man. Jai, this woman, I be like, man, if this was my wife, man, guy, they go pay that bride price. Oh, wait, see, I say you will pay that bride price. The knocking and the touching in the movie was so much that, man, it was unbelievable, man.
Say Jackie Chan or Tom Cruise, he has had to do some pretty disgusting things that have caused him to disagree with the crew and even walk off set.
But this movie was intense, man. Do you know how long this movie was? This movie was like five or six seasons long. As in, the movie will take your hat off, bring it down. And then when you're trying to say, oh, thank God, the danger is over, they'll bring another danger again.
We're going to be going over those moments, so stick around because you won't want to miss a single second of this video.
This is an amazing show you need to watch. Outlander is amazing.
First up, his first big disagreement with the crew on Outlander. I'm sure some
guy, man, well, this guy went to jail several times. This guy is a perpetual jailer. Goes to jail all the time. Jesus Christ, he's strong. As in, I'm saying, you know what a strong man is? That is what this guy is, man. That's his mind, you know what he goes through, goes to jail, goes to war, he's been a rebel, he's been a slave, he even had a son.
Imagining that actors get to have their way a lot when it comes to filming scenes, but many of you would be surprised to find out that it is.
That was when he was in jail. As he was in jail, and he was always having dinner with all the wardens. All the wardens like being with him. He's a wise man too, but he keeps the prisoner in check. And they're in a dungeon. Often
not the case at all. While the actors get the large majority of the fame when it comes to a show or a movie's success, a great deal of their performance comes from the direction they.
This movie. This movie is just sick. It's just so sick. These two guys, the one flogging him, they're married to the same woman in different times. This is 1780 this is 17th century, and this one comes from modern day America. Came and dated this man. She was on a honeymoon. The man flogging her was on a honeymoon with her in her own century. As in, she was married with two men. For two men. Had a child for Jimmy, and the other man now took off the child. And now accepted the child as his own child because he could not have a child. It's really crazy, man. You need to get into this show, Outlander, man.
From the director, producers, and showrunners, and the performances on Outlander are no exception. Sam Heughan has really made a name for himself on the show.
Like, this is my new Tom Cruise. No, this guy is my new Tom Cruise. Like, he has stolen my heart. When I started watching Outlander, I did not stop. Outlander is a movie about the reality of life. And
from his natural acting talent, he has had to be directed by the crew to do a scene a certain way or say a certain line in the way that he did not intend. Well, one time during a scene that was shot for the third season.
The cosmetology in this movie was amazing. Like, the design, everything was just not of this world. Scotland was losing the battle in the 17th century. They was about to fall. The army was about to fall. They now ran back to where the girl teleported from the future. They now ran back there. They now went to the modern world. When they now saw in the modern world, guy, they said that she was wearing something very ugly. It was worn and ugly like this, but when she came to the modern world, that stuff, the millions that it would cost to sell it. It's original Scottish 17. That's how they analyzing it. Original Scottish 17. Where the hell did she get this stuff? Nobody believed that. Came from the past to the future. Like, it's crazy. Like, this series is crazy that you come from past, future, past. In fact, shit, man. In her own future, after the World War II, so she was a nurse in the war. So she has seen war. So when she's with this guy, and this guy have all these battles and fights, she's not afraid. She has seen men die. So she's a nurse in World War II. She now came here. In fact, they call her healer. And the woman, because this 17th century, people didn't shit about medicine. In fact, they didn't know what diabetes was. So you get her to come think about her own words to describe a sickness, so that the people around them, maybe like the nuns, were saying, okay, like diabetes, she was like the sugar sickness or something. Some naval guys in the ship, the ship people are dying in the ship like 10, 20, you know, they're dying. And if you're dying in shipyard, you cannot go and you go to land. You must kill yourself, or else you guys not bring your disease into the city. Because then the disease will move with sailors.
Used to do it, as he believed that it was rather dumb. The line actually came directly from the book series in which the show is based off of, and the author of the book,
Guy, everybody betray everybody in this movie. Oh. Everybody betrays everybody.
Diana Gabaldon, was literally in the room, which makes it even funnier to me. The scene in question was when Jamie is trying to save Claire.
That's it. The amount of time these people have saved themselves from dying is just mind-blowing.
From drowning during the shipwreck that takes place in season 3. As the ship is going down and Claire is seemingly going down with it, Jamie heroically does whatever he can to save her, and while he does this,
guys, yeah, this is the highest meals and bones. The highest meals and bones you've ever seen anywhere. If you like meals and bones, watch it. This is your ultimate fantasy.
He also says a line that pretty much makes no sense. He says, "Sassenach, if you die on me now, I'll kill you." Honestly,
people that are actors, they actually do a lot of work. You just think, oh, they're not lucky, they're not forming fine boy, being on camera. They are directing them 100 times.
Best line I could think of. In both cases, professional writers were paid good money to think up and put down those lines, and
this young still, I like see this young still, it's crazy. I see, they always have crazy stories like this particular scene, This guy was captain of the ship that a lot of people were dying. In fact, his own captain had died, so he now took over now. He was a small boy, but very ambitious. So when this Jamie's, they now saw Jamie's boat now, they asked, okay, Jamie, your boat can, your wife knows how to cure. They now took the wife over to the boat because she came from the future now. She had already been immune. It was typhoid they had typhoid, but she was already been immune, so she cannot catch it now. She asked Jamie, you cannot come, please. If you come, man, you get hurt. Guy, this young guy, when she entered the ship, the guy can't help move. Say, man, guy, you're coming with me, man. You must cure my men, man, before you discharge, man. I'll send you a letter to your guy. And then he not even found out, see, and James is a guy that the British people have been looking for, like a Scottish rebel. The British people are looking for. It's not the plan to arrest Jimmy. It's crazy. When your wife is trying to help you guys, you're trying to set up the guy by taking the wife, so you come and avoid his wife to catch him there, you know. Jamie's best friend is a big boy. Connection there. Guy that Jamie saved. Like they've been saving themselves throughout. Was a very small boy. Then it was like the messenger and everything. Then the boy didn't want to talk, right? Didn't want to talk who they are, where their soldiers are now. And they now brought the girl Claire. And Claire, from her future, she was an English girl. She's an English girl in the future where they don't have any issues with the Scottish. Now in the 17th century, she's now hooked up with the Scottish guy. All the Scottish women hate the girl. Call her a witch that you just come collect our hottest guy. You just start.
Does end up saying the line as it was written, despite his protest. He even told the showrunner,
"Man, this show is deep, man. The stunts, the danger, life and death danger."
Author of the book, that he didn't want to say that. This incident did not result in him walking off set, like another incident that we are going to talk about in a bit, but it did cause him to sit.
And they always have good, everything gets good, then immediately it gets good, it just gets worse.
As it is just something that nobody would ever say. On top of that, the line simply makes no sense, and if I were him, I would have walked off set before I said that line. But of course,
oh man, true. Actors must say what the actors think. Oh, you are the puppet that has the face and the looks.
Next up, the time Sam Heughan actually.
This is nephew. This is his sister's son. This guy wanted to grow. He loves Uncle Jamie. Uncle Jamie. The boy wanted to grow. I saw this guy grow. This guy grew, even became an Indian. Strong boy. As he finally saved Jamie, like when they wanted to sell Jamie into slavery, my one Jamie sent it into slavery. Get killed with Indians, man, with arrows. This movie, this series, Outlander, watch it.
Now, I'm no actor, but I could only imagine that it takes a super big ego or something really disgusting or degrading to force an actor to walk off set the way Sam Heughan did during his time on Outlander. But
man, guy, this movie took me to the past. It was like a bedtime story. I was just listening to a bedtime story. It was sweating me everywhere. It was just everything that they have is unreal. Like, I think the person that wrote this book was smoking some very strong weed, man.
This incident also took place during filming for season 3, and it actually took place just days before they filmed the shipwreck.
when they raped Jamie. They raped Jamie. See, I've never seen any scene, any rape scene in my life that is so intense. Like a man raped him. The man wanted to break him. As he didn't want to kill him. And that guy was Claire's husband in the future. He's just crazy. He's the one that raped Jamie in the 17th century. He was a British commander, man. He was strong, strong. He was a foe. I said, when he saw Jamie, he said, Jamie, you I like you're like a horse. Yeah, but your spirit, I want to break it. He broke Jamie's spirit. He even told Jamie to say, tell me you love me. Jamie said, I love you. They're knacking. Fuck. And for only one reason. And the reason was, he almost killed his wife now. Then he said, please let her go. If you let her go, you can fuck me. And you know when they threw his wife into a, like, okay, maybe, well, like dustbin now, but the dustbin was full of dead bodies. So his old guys, they hang all of them, but Jimmy, this guy said, I want to video hang like that now. Now waste of fine body like this now. I must knock you. And I said, yeah, so you go see her. So I want to feel you. And I want to knock you now. I want to make you, before you die, I want to knock you. And this guy, after knock you, I feel kill you, sha. That's that. And now Jimmy, this is fine Jimmy. You know, it took, Jimmy's spirit was broke for Claire had to try to bring him back to himself. The guy didn't want to live again. He wanted to kill himself. So we too sad. You know, how many nails he drilled into his hand. He broke all Jimmy's hands and his fingers. He broke everything. Yeah, we should do more of those videos, man. We'll do more of those videos. Just use that, just chill and just have fun and just communicate, get to know ourselves better, man. Now the problem to do is to edit these videos and post it. That's not where the problem lies, man. But we will do it now. So guys, peace out.